Okay. See, first one, verify, launch the application. What we are going to verify? Whether we can able to open the application with the help of the automated tool. What type of automated tool we are using? Selenium. Whether we can able to launch the application. Whether we can able to launch the application. Say, suppose if it is a manually, what we are going to do? What are the steps we need to follow? If it is a manual test, we need to follow step 1. Like launch the browser, invoke in the browser, invoke in the application. Step 2, navigate to Google page. Navigate to Google page and specify the URL of the page. If you wanted to navigate the page, we need to specify the URL of the page. Step 3. Suppose in this scenario, if you wanted to capture the page title, for example, in the Google page, I need to capture the page title. Capture the page title. Capture the page title. Capture the page title we need to capture. Same, if it is a manual means we are going to check the page title. If it is a automation, we need to capture the page title. Step 4. Okay. This is our scenario. For example, what type of test data we require? Test data we require for executing this test case. What type of test data we require? What type of test data we require? See, usually in a company, the company at the time of project will get the test data from the client. Otherwise, we get the test data from the developers. Okay, what type of test data we require? What is your scenario? Verify and launch the application. Invoke in the Google page. Navigate to Google page. Capture in the page title. Okay, what type of test data we required? Ruchi, what type of test data we required? Pankaj. Tell me, what type of test data required? Nikhil, Akhilesh, Sharath, you can able to hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
The URL of the application Google and the identifiers, page titles identifier locator, like ID.
No, what I am asking, what type of test data we require? Test data, are you passing any value here? Are you passing any value here? Not required, no.
Sir, not right.
Yes, sir, not required.
So not applicable. We are not going to pass any value here. See, even if it is a manual testing also, so for invoking the application, are you going to pass any values, any inputs we are passing? No, not applicable. Not applicable. Okay, what about the expected value here? What about the expected value here? What about the expected value here? What you're thinking? What about the expected value here? Invoke in the application only, no?
Sir, it is the expected value or expected case.
Expected value. You can call it as expected value, not keys.
Then what about the page title, sir? We are going to capture the page title, so that's going to be the expected value. That won't be, sir.
That means invoke in the application means you can able to find out the page title under the page only, no?
Okay.
Under the browser itself, you can able to find out the page name, no?
Okay.
If
So
it is
basically, it's the
invoking,
same thing.
yes, if it is invoking, then you can able to find out the page name. That is the expected value. Invoke in the application. Our expected value, there what we are going to find out, Google only, no? Google. That means Google page. Okay. Our expected value, Google. And what about the actual value? What about the actual value?
So if the
Where
application
we
is
can able to
working,
find out the actual value? After test execution or before test execution?
After text execution.
Yes, after test execution. Actual value, we need to capture the actual value. We need to capture the actual value. Need to capture the actual value after test execution. Capture the actual value after test execution. What about the test result? What about the test result? What we are going to check? What we are
sir,
going to do?
it's
Okay, capturing
the
the actual
difference
value.
between the actual and expected value.
Yes, comparing the expected value with the actual value. If expected value equal to actual value, result pass. Otherwise, there is a defect. So based on the defect, we are going to set the severity and priority column. Okay, here what about the test result? Result pass or fail. This one comes with the after test execution. If you wanted to compare the expected value with the actual value, manually you can able to compare. But in a automated testing, at the time of execution, it's comparing the expected value with the actual value. If expected value equal to actual value, result pass. Otherwise, there is a defect. Otherwise, there is a defect. Okay. These are all test steps we need to follow. Launch the browser, invoke in the browser, invoke in the application, navigate to Google, capture the page title. What about the test data? Not required here. Expected value, Google page. Actual value, capture the actual value after test execution. Result we need to capture, whether it is pass or fail. If expected value equal to actual value, pass. Otherwise, there is a defect. There is a defect. Comes with what about the severity? Critical defect. What about the severity? Critical defect. So write a Selenium test case and execute it using Chrome browser. Now what I am doing now, with the help of automated tool, that means Selenium we are using as of now. So previously used for the UFT also. Then in automation, write a Selenium test case and execute it using Chrome browser. What is our scenario? This is the manual test cases. Manual steps we need to follow this one. Write a Selenium test case and execute it using Chrome browser. Okay. What we are going to do? If you wanted to install the driver related to the Chrome, go to the settings, go to the settings, go to the settings, go to the settings, go to the Chrome settings, there you can able to find out about Chrome. So version of the Google Chrome version we need to find out 98.0.4758. Same you can able to find out this version. The driver related to the driver we need to download and install and configure. See, already downloaded, no? We need to configure that one. See, if you are working with the Firefox, we need to download and install the Firefox driver. So, based on the browser, you need to download that specific version. That required version we need to download. Okay. from the Selenium official website, you can able to find out everything. Okay, na? Fine. Tell me, Nikhil,
Sir, can you please repeat?
which one you want?
Yes, sir.
Which one you want? Nikhil. What about Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
Which one you want? Who is asking for the repetition? Tell me, which one you want? Hello? The web
Don't know, sir. I
that,
was not asking.
that
Sir,
no
don't know,
some
sir.
that browser. What about Nikhil? That browser version we need to download. Okay, next one. Okay, copy that file in the desktop. After that, we need to get the path. We need to get the path. See, under the test tools, Chrome driver. Where is that file? Yeah. Go to the downloads. Okay, here you can able to find it. So unzip that file. What you are doing, Nikhil? Nikhil, what you are doing? Are you there, Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
And Nikhil, how to get to this path of the file? See, we need to specify this path of this file under the script, under the Webdriver script. How to get to the path? Right click, properties, right click, properties. And go for security. Here you can able to find out the path. Copy that path. Copy that path. Okay, fine. Then do one thing. Nikhil, how you are going to configure the WebDriver files? How you are going to configure the WebDriver files? Nikhil, can you please respond? Please check your mic. How you are going to configure the WebDriver files? Can you please tell me the navigation? How you are going to configure the WebDriver jar files? Nikhil, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How you are going to configure the WebDriver jar files?
Sir, I'm not able to recall, sir. Can you please repeat?
Oh God. What about others? Say file menu, activate the menu item file menu. Say take a rough notebook and maintain it. File menu, select the my project, right click. Under that you can able to find out SRC folder. Go for what we are going to choose. Build path. Configure build path. Configure build path. Go to the libraries. See, you can able to find out in the left hand side. You can able to find out Java build path. Go to the libraries. Go to the libraries. Here you can able to find out module path and class path. Select the class path. Select the class path. In the right panel, you can able to find out add external jar files. You know how to download the jar files from the official website. Nikhil, you know.
Yes,
How
sir.
about the
Downloaded
download? You can able
and
to download it. Download it now. Okay. Add
yes.
external jar files and browse the location and select the jar file. Click on more. Okay. So already we installed. No. If you want, we need to uninstall this one. Then we need to install. Okay. Na? This is the navigation for creating the, for associating the Webdriver jar files. Okay, fine. After that, you do one thing. File menu, restart. Restart the Eclipse. Okay, na? Got it, Nikki? Got it? Nikhil, now it's okay.
Yes, sir.
See, what are the steps we need to follow? Launch the browser. Navigate to URL with the help of automation. Capture the page title. We need to capture the page title. What type of browser we are using now? Google Chrome. The driver, Google Chrome driver, we need to install. Configure that Google Chrome. What type of test data we require? Not applicable for this scenario. Expected value Google pays. Actual value, capturing the actual value after test execution. After test execution, we need to capture the actual value. Wait for some time. No? Wait for some. I'm getting one call. Please wait for some.